According to a recent study, American teens may be huge consumers to the tune of $91 billion a year, but very few understand financial literacy. Hi, I'm Steve Swatt for Comcast Newsmakers, and my guest this segment is Zach Ford, who is a member of the Folsom Cordova School Board and an advocate for financial literacy in schools. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So apparently it's a real problem. The study I just cited, I mean, 20% of these teens had heard of a 401k, and about a third, or only a third, understood what credit card fees and loans are all about. So it's a real problem, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. In the United States, our debt levels are at all-time highs on a personal level, but our savings rates are at all-time lows, and that needs to be addressed. Obviously, there are multiple things that come into play here. There's not a one-size-fits-all approach, but we really need to look at financial literacy and incorporate that into our high schools at a higher level than what we're doing now.
And right now there's no instruction or very little?
There is instruction. I would actually like to see a graduation requirement of financial literacy at a state or federal level. I'd love to have that debate. As a local school board member, sometimes I'm not as excited to embrace some state or federal mandates, but that was one I would love to have that discussion on.
I know a couple of states do this. In other words, you cannot graduate unless you take this course in financial literacy. So on the state level in California, is there any movement in this regard?
There has been some. I mean, I've talked with some legislators about the importance of this issue as well, but not to where I think that it should be done. And I think that it's important that it's done at a state level or even a federal level to make sure that there is consistency at a wider, broader level on this subject.
In the meantime, on the local school board, Folsom Cordova, what are you doing to try to at least boost this type of curriculum?
Absolutely. There are some courses in which we have incorporated personal finance, everything from your basic budgeting, credit cards, mortgages, financial planning,
ID theft.
etc. Exactly. We have workshops where students are able to learn about personal finance in a game-like setting. Also, through the local Career Pathway Trust Initiative, I'm working with Next Ed to ensure that there is a finance and entrepreneurship component of those pathway programs.
But you would like to see a separate standalone class on this.
Absolutely.
Right.
There are so many stories I could tell you about high school graduates who are able to do advanced mathematics. They go off to college, attend a college job fair or a college fair, some sort of special event there, and they sign up for a credit card, they max it out, make minimum payments for the enticement of a free $10 t-shirt. It really needs to be addressed.
So there is some movement, you think? I mean, this probably started in everyone's mind during the recession when people were buying homes and couldn't afford them, and you see all these homes being foreclosed on, and now it seems to be in the public consciousness. But you think that legislators, or even on the federal level, are just a little late getting to the program?
Yeah, and I think that it's extremely important. I think that teaching kids about financial literacy at an early age is extremely critical. I am fortunate that my students or my parents taught me this level of importance at a young age, from saving part of my paper route dues to putting a quarter in savings for every mile I drove on their car. Once I graduated high school, that savings added up. I was able to purchase a car. It wasn't a great car, but it was adequate, and it taught me a very important financial lesson.
All right. Well, we're out of time for this segment, but Zach Ford of the Folsom Cordova Unified School District, thanks very much for coming in and talking about this important issue. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Comcast Newsmakers. We hope to see you next time.